Wreckers. Today we're making a traditional Italian dessert called Crostata di Pesche. It's a free-form tart made with fresh peaches. Let's go. So for that really nice flaky crostata dough, we're going to use 1.5 cups of flour, 6 tablespoons of cold unsalted butter cut into about a tablespoon pieces, maybe half a tablespoon pieces, 2 tablespoons of sugar, just washed my hands, and half a teaspoon of salt. So now we're gonna take your 1.5 cups of flour and put it in the food processor. Scoop that off the top and the sides. Okay. We're gonna place your 2 tablespoons of sugar and your half teaspoon of salt. Put the top on and pulse. So now the ingredients are evenly distributed inside of the food processor. We're gonna start with our cold butter mix. I like to place a few pieces of butter in at a time. And we're going for a consistency of peas, like tiny little pieces. So that's kind of half. Butter pieces got stuck at the top. I'm gonna add a few more in. Oh, try not to get your flour mixture everywhere. It's already really cold because it's coming out of my fridge, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get 1/4 of a cup from my drawer here and swish it around to kind of help the ice and pour it into my cup. Okay, now I have 1/4 cup of ice water. I'm going to take this and add the water, and I'm going to pulse it until the dough is evenly moistened. Water in there, so now you can kind of see that the dough is coming together. It's very moist, it smells delicious, buttery delicious. Put a little bit more. And I might need more, I don't really know yet. Okay, so looks like it's gonna smush well when it's out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, show you what this looks like. So you can see on the sides where I've smushed it. I just like to do that because it's gonna show you what it's gonna look like when you take it out, just like that. Cut your peaches. Now you're gonna take your 5 cut peaches in a bowl and make sure you thin these really nicely so that they're thinly sliced on top of our dough once we take it out of the fridge. So we have our 5 cut peaches, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and we're gonna get a teaspoon of Madagascar vanilla. We're gonna combine all of these together and then dash it with a little bit of cinnamon for taste. My work surface is now lightly floured, and I'm gonna take my dough, pop it in the middle, and I'm going to make it one large bump. Bumpsy. Okay, and I'm gonna start rolling it out. So now I'm gonna take my edges and fold them over. So remember, this is supposed to look somewhat rustic, so you can keep the sharp edges that they already have. Do a little folding action. Just gonna pinch the edges that are already like trying to crack open. So I was kind of thinking about taking, I have like a little pie crust runner, but I really like the look of this. I think it actually is really beautiful. It's really beautiful and rustic looking, so I'm gonna keep it. So now I'm gonna take my cream, my heavy cream, and kind of douse the dough with it. This is similar to what you do with scones to get that really beautiful brown color on top. But this is also going to act as a vehicle for our turbinado sugar to be able to stick to the top of it. Make little curvy lines with the heavy cream because you're fancy. And then take your turbinado sugar and drop it on it.